What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol NIO for NIO Inc. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. You can see some of our prior levels on the chart, but I really do want to start from scratch here, give ourselves a nice clean slate. Again, I always show myself clearing the drawing set so you know it's okay to start from scratch and give yourself a new daily roadmap, just so you can see the chart with clarity and not be bogged down by some older levels. So isn't that much nicer to look at? I certainly think so. Regardless, what are we looking at here from a structural and trend perspective? Don't forget, the dominant daily downtrend is still in effect here, regardless of the fact that we've had 2 days up in a row now. It doesn't negate the fact that we're in a downtrend. The major area to pay attention to for overhead resistance as of right now is 33. We're splitting the difference between some of these highs, and it's also a nice round psychological number, so I like it for that reason. If we are to continue, I would watch for a higher low pullback off of it, just noting that we are in a downtrend, right? So the dominant force would be for the sellers to step up at an area of resistance. So that's why we're looking for a pullback off of 33. If it does produce the higher low and reattempt 33 in a short period of time here, then fine, look for the break to continue to take us closer to about 35 coming from this prior set of highs in here. That's the bullish sort of way that this could unfold into the remainder of the week or even early next week. The reason we're talking about bull first is because we did fill the gap underneath us. We repaired that structure. We're also bouncing off of a big triple bottom now, and also volume is slightly increasing on today's session. So that's what I'm seeing to the upside. If it's going to be a bearish move, again, you could either look for the rejection off of 33, something for that, or if it's just some, sloppy move into the end of the week here, it's a flush back down underneath $30.50. Now, why is that? Well, we already discussed the gap fill, but also it's the prior double bottom neckline for this move right in here, and then it resisted for 2 days in a row on Thursday and Friday of last week. So breaking back down underneath that level, I would imagine that this starts to act as a look above and failure back down into this range right here. As we know, the target's always the bottom end. 28.18 would then be considered a flush point coming in for the fourth big interaction. 1, 2, 3, and then 4 off of a lower high from here to here. Certainly looking for that to break into the upcoming future if that's how it unfolds. Let's take a quick look at the 30-minute intraday time frame just to see how today's action actually unfolded. Again, the sellers had their chance in the morning to take it lower from the gap fill and continue us on lower towards the low end of the consolidation from Tuesday. Simply didn't happen, right? So obviously the bulls take over into the end of the day, giving us that nice green hammer candle here, which is again why we talked about bull structure first. On any sort of pullbacks for you shorter term traders, let's grab the other tool and try that again. The main area you want to see hold is kind of this breakout point at 31.26. So if it does something like this, bounces, you know that the bullish trade is probably on. We're going into 33. If it does not hold that on a subsequent test, then start looking out for that 30.50 area and then something like this. Again, we did discuss the downside way that this could unfold from the daily time frame. It would all really stem from a failure to hold on to 31.26 in my estimation. That's ultimately going to wrap up the video here. Hopefully the patterns we discussed as well as levels were important to you. If you enjoyed it or learned anything new, let me know in the comment section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.